Welcome. Thank you for clicking in. I am Joy with Pearls of Joy, Tru-Truth, peace and love. I did a video several weeks ago, and it is called Number 9, Universal Perfection and Completion. This video will be part 2 of Number 9, Universal Perfection and Completion. And the subtitle of this is Zero is Not a Number. Over time, as we became subject to the invasions of foreigners, and we were indoctrinated and forced to adopt the ways and the ideas of foreigners, turning us away from who we are and our lifestyle. My reason for sharing this information is that for several years I have been writing, studying, and observing time and numbers 1 through 9. Lately, I have encountered many people, including myself, that are having a challenge keeping it up and remembering what day or time it is. I think, I believe, and I know that the earth is being restored, rejuvenated, and replenished back to its original natural glory and magnificence. Real time is being restored as well. Time that is in accordance with nature. As real time is being restored, we are being disconnected from the pagan name days and clock time. Clock time that is created on an instrument by human. In the first video on this subject, I mentioned it is said that numbers don't lie. I say true numbers don't lie, but numbers can be manipulated by man. I call this man polluted, and I will prove this point as we continue to embark on this subject. As an aborigines of this land called America, we had a culture taught to us by the Creator that was based on how we lived, how we dressed, how we ate, and how we told time naturally in relation to the elements of the earth, the sun, the moon, days, months, and seasons. In this part of the video, I'm going to be speaking about our numerical system 1 through 9. There are only 9 numbers in our numerical system. But before I get into that a little deeper, I will deal with the character called 0. 0 is not a number. 0 does not have any numerical value. If you Google the term 0, you will see it is described as an acronym. An acronym is an abbreviation formed from the initial letters of other words and pronounced as a word or as a slang word meaning surprised, shocked, confused. In this case, there's other instances or other writings out there that says that 0 means nothing. 0 means confusion. 0 means nada. So confusion is the agenda in the case of the 1 through 9 numerical system, concocted by foreigners, creating deception to enforce their agenda to create their world system. When I attended school many years ago, we were taught to count from 1 to 0. Example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 0 created an additional character to our 1 through 9 numerical system. It is of my opinion that this agenda was used to create the so-called number 10. The scribes added a 0 next to 1 and created the number 10. The 1 to 0 count was later changed, and we were taught to count from 0 to 10. Example, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because they had created this number that they call 10. This created 2 extra characters that are added to our 1 through 9 numerical system by including 0 at the beginning and 10 at the end of our numerical system. We now have 11 characters instead of a 9, a so-called number 11. As we continue, I will explain what I mean when I say so-called 10 and 11. To be more precise with their agenda to change the count of time, months, and seasons while implementing their mythologistical ways, I'll put it like that. The scribes created number 12. This was done by taking number 1 and number 2, join them together, calling it 12. If you are interested in learning more about this, there is tons of information on the internet that explains the root of numbers and their meaning spiritually, religiously, and mystically. The 3 characters, 10, 11, and 12, had to be invented to solidify the implementation of 12 zodiac signs, 12 months, and 12 positions of the moon and of the sun, and more. 10, 11, and 12 was invented to remove 9 as total completion and perfection, replacing 12 as another number as completion. After 12 comes the teens, like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This was done by repeating the same methods they used by adding 0 to create extra characters to the numerical system that caused numbers to shift and confuse. Moving on from the teens to ty, ty, as in the word 20, 30, 40. So they went from teens into the ty. As the 20s, the 30s, and the 40s on up to the 90s. After the ty or ties came the creation of the dreads, as in 100s, 200s, 300s, and so on. And again, the ions, as in millions, billions, trillions, etc. 10 is actually 1. 11 is 2. Strong's Concordance lists 11 as H6235, H6240, and H6249. 11 is defined as 10. In the etymology, 12 is an Old English word of Proto-Germanic Proto-Germanic language. 12th is the way it was pronounced, and it is spelled Twalif, 12th. An old compound of twa, TWA. TWA means 2, and lif means left over. So this is 2 left over after having already counted to 10. 10 is 1 without the 0. 11 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. 12 is 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. 13 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. And on up to 18. 18 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. I'm sure many of you know that this isn't something new. I may be bringing it from a different perspective. I will come back with another video sharing more information on our numerical system 1 through 9 and how incorporating 0 affects the true calculations of time for seasons, days, weeks, months,